Okay, so as you might have seen in the part 1 of the Yoshi notes, poor little baby Alan here broke his little vegan leg. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Alan? Isn't that right? So we're going to be using Flex Seal to fix Alan's leg. We went to Walmart to get this.
Wow, anime. My favorite. Okay, we're at the flex section. Oh wow, how ironic. That's a lot of damage. Gonna need some flex to buff that out.
Great stuff. We also got a few other things that we can Flex Seal. All in all, it costs about 30 bucks. I don't mean to flex on you. Pun intended. So, we're going to go for kind of dipping method, which means we need to remove this, I think that's the femur. We need to remove the femur, but in order to do that, we have to remove the, whatever this is. You know, Alan, I still remember the day I bought you from Walmart. That one fateful Halloween. I was surprised to find that you weren't actually a skeleton, despite, you know, that you weren't a prop, I mean. I thought you were a fake skeleton, but you turned out to be a real one, despite the screws. And I was like, holy shit, a skeleton, and then you said hello, and I was like, holy shit, a sentient skeleton. How does that work? And that was the worst day of my life. This is a nice magnetic screwdriver, so the nail kind of sticks to it. Alan, you had a fucked up leg, let me tell you. Okay, so we have the femur detached. As you can see, this is this part right here is the major damage area. Okay, don't worry, little Alan. We're going to get your leg fixed. So we have the femur detached, and now we gotta get this flex open. You guys watch SpongeBob? This is gonna be a blast from the past, I tell you what.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
Dip your tools in this. You can, in other words, you can dip me in this. I'm a tool. Can you get me gloves, actually? Can you get me gloves from upstairs, dear? Now we're ready to do a colonoscopy. There we go. Okay, so step 1 is done. We have the Flex Seal prepped and ready. Now all we have to do is we're going to give this a little dip. Oh shit, I forgot the paint tray. Oh, here it is. Okay, so with a little brushing, we've managed to kind of even it out. If you look here, the hole which once there has been somewhat fixed. Now some of you might think, well, now there's no hole for the screw, but we'll drill a new hole there, one that isn't broken. So yeah. Anyways, the back of the can says that it'll take 24 hours to dry. So in the meantime, we're going to see if we can improve some other things with the power of Flex Seal. This is my prized possession. It's a very rare Yu-Gi-Oh card. I've been keeping it in this plastic wrap to try and preserve it, but I think I found a better way to preserve it. You just gotta give it a good old coat of the Flex. There you go. That's how you want to do it. So you can see this is now like 100% safe from the elements. Just gotta... As we all know, Easter is right around the corner. But if you really want to challenge your kids, I have a good idea. It has a pleasant smell.
Really, nigga?
Just gotta... There we go. You can test your kid's strength now. Your kids should learn to work for things, so this is a good way of instilling that in them at a young age. Yeah, they aren't gonna get in there. And now, it looks like a real egg. In the upcoming Avengers Endgame, Captain Marvel's going to take out Thanos, which is the only reason the Avengers lost the first time around, is that she wasn't there. I think she's going to have a lot of trouble though, so we're going to help her out. She needs some protection from those Infinity Rays, so we're going to be armoring her up with some Flex Seal. When she sees somebody on the street, she immediately thinks, I can take that person, like a perfectly sane person would. Oh wow, this little thing came with her. I didn't know she was into some NBA Jam. Okay, like I said, if she's gonna want to survive being blasted by the Infinity Stone, she's going to need a nice new Flex suit. There we go. Oh. Huh. How do we get our other side? Come to think of it, she's going into space, right? She's going to need some sort of helmet for breathing. Yeah, there we go. 100% improved product. There we go. Ah. Alright, well, that's that for today. We have to wait 24 hours for the bone to dry, so we're going to do that, and then we'll try and reattach it to Alan. Let's just draw. What have I done? Now, some of you may be angry that we've wasted a perfectly good Captain Marvel figure. But don't worry, we can just make a new one. We have the plastic that she came in the box, so we just gotta try and evenly fill it on up. There we go. Try and separate her legs a little. I made it worse. Fuck it. Now, some of you might be watching this and thinking, oh man, you're ripping off JonTron's Flex video. And if you're thinking that, I want you to consider one little caveat. I am. Okay, so this is Alan's repaired leg. As you can see, the hole is now gone. And downside is it's kind of all rubbery and feels weird. Now we just have to make another hole like the one present here. We have achieved penetration. There you go. Good as new. What, you thought the surgery granted him the ability to stand? He's a fucking skeleton.